name of love or the name of God. All of us, we can place where the God. You're not to blame for causing years of chaos, years of pain. You got daughters and mamas pulling out their hair, but you don't care. It ain't fair. I can't read minds, but you read minds. Bet you read weakness, speaking to existence in same situations. Insinuations, I'm just saying. With patience, you dismember families. You so uncanny, you have uncanny abilities. It's really amazing, so silly, so feeling serious about my kinfolk, them no scorn, the awakening, the informed. Let's go, baby girl.
Playing, I'm steaming. I understand you don't know what you're seeing. A human being that's real, loyal from day one, and we can even split a meal. These animated gangsters dying to get killed. Get it? Bump it, my niggas will. I get higher than any bill. Looking at these dudes like practice, fire drills. You ain't gotta mess with us, yeah. The money will. EMP here, stamping sale. Keep funny handshakes when you making deals. Life tricky, sticky situations. I'm a pace in a struggle. I got pieces, but I dig out the puzzle. Hustle I do, stay out of the loop. Dolo I roll, never with a pack, unless it's illegal. Real rap, wild line to my people. What?
It might not mean that though. Sometimes getting shot doesn't represent death, it represents a transformation. With the mind of a panhandler, I come to everybody with a hand out with a hammer in it. I'm Black Apple, y'all think my dad done did it. I know some of y'all smirking cause you really think I'm kidding. I've been predisposed, it's in my DNA forbidden. I throw away DNA, away with the mittens. I play with the DA and I play with the villains. So I got railroaded, cheese sandwiches in a hellhole. But now these dudes are scared to death, they praying to get home. But the violence is rising, the seals will take your soul. Some 6'9", they got an arm that'll crack your spine. Some say they'll pop off right now, I know you lying. You weak on your swing, what you gonna do with a real iron? A real good recoil, just boil your whole iron. Matter of fact, a hard smack will put you back in alignment. This sight but no black, I call that black enlightenment. Come clash with hope, we go to the real clash of titans. You say you don't like us, but mimic us. This idiot biting. Don't you know you uninvited, so ask for permission. Ask for a hearing, we don't hear you.
Let me talk to him. Come here, man. Let me talk to him. Listen, I need minds that with the okie doke, colder than the Poconos. You wanna cuff that bitch? Yeah, I'll let her go. And that's the type of shit that mess up or play the flow. know. Only a lead up in this bungalow. Eat anything that look like food, hungry flow. You wasn't there when the pressure was jumping on. You frontin' no. Go ahead and sleep, now we got the muscle, oh chill. Nah, I ain't poppin' shit, just letting everyone know. This is EMP, got this unbelievable creatures like this. If I talk, you know it's all profit. Your homie, you all see through, straight stocking. I run my life and make my own options. Make them dudes change their mind. If I let off this thing of rocket, big barrel shit, shots look like fucking comics. And I don't start shit, but gotta finish the problem. What the fuck you gon' do? I already made karma. A few times, man up, yeah, I do mines. Be careful nowadays, they got the look, but they don't do crime. Just don't throw your life away, learn in due time. Just don't throw your life away, learn in due time.
At 17, sitting on 17.
Yeah. EMP. From the last time, he almost clapped Keith for lying. Sasha bet me on the knees and I left her there crying. In this bitch, we handled this sickness with an iron. I stayed stressed, I got my blood from Zion. He going down paranoid cause everybody's spying. It's been going on for years, our all got ears. We don't cheer in the project, we ball in the hall and they argue about nonsense, it's cold. We're lined up and get clapped with a cold. Or maybe just a gesture that's simple, cause we just gonna simple for the dresser. We don't condone stupidity, knowing you mess up. And if you make it, we gon' say good, brother, bless up. A few seconds to put a man in heaven. One hot shot, you be looking at that reverend. Play with this bread, you gon' get gunplay at 7. Play with this bread, you gon' get gunplay at 7. A few seconds. EMP Imperial. Yo, Bug Fur, what up? Nasino, what up? Listen, man. Tell these dudes, man, don't put my verse on the track, man. It ain't no peace in the street. When beasts in the street, inside we scream. Yeah, imagine what we seen. Imagine the scene. I'm walking around with blacks in my seams. Yeah, I keep like packs of crack in my seams. It seems to make sense in the scene. It seems normal. Your dreams will warn you. Warning, put it together. Tougher than leather. Damn Jam Master tore my ass up. I'm on the floor dancing, asking people what happened. I can't stop. What's happening in the hip hop? Rich fools, slick knock. Young girls, step hops. Big Blake, big shot. Big chain, neck pop. Big 8, big rock. eBay gunshot. We get it cheap. Just look under my seat. One slugger ripped through the concrete. A real disaster, just what happened calls me. Hood Carnegie, hard Barney and Sneaks. So snake a preview, come on and take a peek. Tell me who you see, who you leaning, you green dope. I'm not talking about money, you walking funny. So you walking funny.
I'm the king of rock, BE, there's none higher. I got the blunt, so you know I got that fire. First scene, get in the door with a tire iron. People not that loose with the truth and lies lying. Ride the wave till your ship sink, that's Poseidon. Nut on the beat, he floating, that's hand gliding. We soaring, these characters is lame and boring. Like the Wizards when they had Jordan. Or mashed potatoes with no corn in it. My whole team carpenters, yeah, we flooring shit. On your body like a stalking is. We move like some orphan kids, creating songs like a sorcerer. Oh shit, you know that nighttime mission shit. Not that oh how you day doing morning mix. This be that hope you survive when they shoot the corner up. This the warning, bro. This the message for all of us. Hopefully some listen. For now they praying, smoking and willing. Still a virus with this mic, but not the kind you figure. Instead of death, I'm giving life. Don't ask, just listen. We different, that's us. Let's get it. Imperial, that's the ending.
I want my piece of power to relive and you die. Life is short, look what it done did to my mind. I stuck up Mary's, I was there for a long time. She knew me since 5, she used to say hi to my moms. But I needed score, so I done threw her on the floor. But I didn't mean it no harm, I just Wolf back. EMP. Yeah. Run your ass, nigga. Yeah, we is. Yeah. Some of these women, they moving like witches. Look at the men having to move like bitches. Riches of fame, I guess it's the prime motive. Look at their eyes, you can see their sole purpose. Diamonds and gold around here is worthless. I hope you survive this journey. Yeah, I know most of y'all will make it, and that's unlikely. But truthfully speaking, I think that really hurt me. My dreams up in smoke, cause all I do is smoke. A toke after toke, it's my thoughts on Tookie. Every night I be praying, I wish God done took me. Or maybe Malcolm, this is my outcome. How come? Cause I'm a brother to fuck ups. And when it's so hard, hope my man said I done lucked up. Dice games and pool tables, card games, spoon fables. And it's a story of the hood. We gory, look at my face, nigga, I wish you would. Yeah, cause I violence on another level. Half of my mans done talk to the devil. You can see the shine of my crown and the glare of that bezel. Yeah, on the slam I be in the tip of your freckles. I had to live cash, and that's all I got. Yeah, for years this nonsense won't stop. I need to eat, I need to get my mans up off of the streets. Even if that means lifting you up off your feet, or catch you on broad day, raise your daughter in the cheek. Everybody scattered, everybody get the fuck off the streets. These slugs ain't got no aim, they hit everything. Yeah, man, they hit anything, even if we didn't mean it. My niggas is demons. Fuck you, nigga, I done left my semen.
Minutes with the stank in my grip like I was born like that. Walk with the purpose of curtains for niggas talking. Hear that? We ain't cool, my niggas, so chill with all that corny dap. Keep your how use for them dudes that's really into that. I spit righteous facts, y'all rap, we watered all that. I first strike like Roddy Marines, invading Iraq. Still for the knuckles, Jim Star still cut through. The Terry Cloth skin like heavy winds through downtown buildings. Mars the Grim, in the flesh, no vest. Cause the head ain't covered and I'm nice with the head. Wolfpack nigga with DE on deck. Hard to talk that bullshit with a tricky in your neck. Shit bag to show. Thinking shit sweet with W. I'm cold as the springs and wifey on a monthly. Hard as Chris Denham with the crease, please judge me. So I can fly the head across.
Yeah. Wolfpack. EMP. Yeah. We on your ass, nigga.
Yeah, we is.
Yeah. Some of these women, they moving like witches. Look at the men having to moving like bitches. Riches of fame, I guess it's the prime motive. Look in their eyes, you can see their sole purpose. Diamonds and gold around here is worthless. I hope you survive this journey. Yeah. I know most of y'all will make it, and that's unlikely. But truthfully speaking, I think that really hurt me. My dreams up in smoke, cause all I do is smoke. A toke after toke, that's my thoughts on Tookie. Every night I be praying, I wish God done took me. Or maybe Malcolm, this is my outcome. How come? Cause I'm a brother to fuck ups. And when it's so hard, all my man said I locked up. Dice games and pool tables, card games, spoon fables. And it's a story of the hood. We gory, look at my face, nigga, I wish you would. Yeah, cause I violence on another level. Half of my mans done talk to the devil. You can see the shine of my crown and the glare of that bezel. Yeah, on the slam I be in the tip of your freckles. I had to live cash, and that's all I got. Yeah, for years this nonsense won't stop. I need to eat, I need to get my mans up off of the streets. Even if that means lifting you up off your feet, or catch you on broad day, raise your daughter in the cheek. Everybody scattered, everybody get the fuck off the streets. These slugs ain't got no aim, they hit everything. Yeah, they hit anything, even if we didn't mean it. My niggas is demons. Fuck you, nigga, I done left my semen.
Minutes with the stank in my grip like I was born like that. Walk with the purpose of curtains for niggas talking. Hear that? We ain't cool, my niggas, so chill with all that corny dap. Keep your how use for them dudes that's really into that. I spit righteous facts, y'all rap, we watered all that. I first strike like Roddy Marines, invading Iraq. Still for the knuckles, Jim Star still cut through. The Terry Cloth skin like heavy winds through downtown buildings. Mars the Grim, in the flesh, no vest. Cause the head ain't covered and I'm nice with the head. Wolfpack nigga with DE on deck. Hard to talk that bullshit with a tricky in your neck. Shit bag to shelf. Thinking shit sweet with WP. I'm cold as the springs and wifey on the monthly. Hard as Chris Denham with the crease, please judge me. So I can fly the head across that street with this Mozzie. Hardly the nigga to play with, boys, so try me. This ain't Dave's Ghost, just a goat in the post.
We got beef from coast to coast. We pop up from coast to coast. Yeah. This man is so hidden. Yo, BE, man. Rest in peace to the great one. We spicy with this shit, man. Don't do this long. Dedication to one of the greatest in Brooklyn. This is Brooklyn Empire shit, man. If you don't know about that, man, get off this bandwagon, man. That's word of my mother, man. Smack fire on one of y'all this shit on. Yo, see, got those, man. Hold me back, man. With your one eye, nigga, kept on the side track, nigga. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Yo, y'all want me to leave it on them? I'm gonna let it on them, so I'm gonna let them have it. We live by a code, a BE code, a code by it. Many men fail. It's a struggle to wish them well. It's a struggle to wish them well. We live by a code, a BE code, a code by it. Many men fail. It's a struggle to wish them well. It's a struggle to wish them well. We live by a code, a BE code, a code by it. Many men fail. It's a struggle to wish them well. It's a struggle to wish them well. There's a difference between loyalty and love. Like there's a difference between soil and mud. Nobody's different when it comes to grub. Cause we gon' rob you right there in front of the club. You was worth more than 10 doves. This one does cry, this one does die. We all feel it cause our lives entwined. This my superior, imperial, I'll kill you in a second. You got seconds left. Nigga, take a second breath. BE, a real breath of life for the rest of your life. All this rhyme will scar you for the rest of your life. So go on, run home and sit on the knife. He thought it was coke, but I just sniffed them ice. Nutsino, crack his face, come twice. This is the life of the users, they over-abused. They gave up, they caved in, they lived like cavemen. Welfare, hell yeah, we happy, we trapping. My fiends are just clapping. But still at your funeral with memorial moments. A Coleman with G's, I need you in the soul. Oh, I'm a grown man with a grown hand that's wrapped in a corner. I hope nobody home. I hope nobody home. I hope nobody home. We live by code, a BE code. It's a struggle to wish them well. It's a struggle to wish them well. We live by a code, a BE code, a code by it. Many men fail. It's a struggle to wish them well. It's a struggle to wish them well. We live by a code, a BE code, a code by it. Many men fail. It's a struggle to wish them well.
A toxic person is a negative influence in your life who exploits you and drains your energy during this drama.
Every time you come around, boy, you bring me down.
A toxic person is a negative influence in your life who exploits you and drains your energy during this drama.
Every time you come around, boy, you bring me down. My world's upside down. Every time you come around, every time you come around, boy, you bring me down. My world's upside down. Every time you come around, every time you come around, it's the same old thing. Making them promises you know you can't keep. One day them lies for you gon' read. Just pray to God I'll live to see. Yeah, you knock me off my feet. Over there, pulling. You're on your knees, eyes wide open, but you could not see that toxic shit just came
I
from
said
me.
every time you come around, I gotta dumb it down. When I give you the chance, you don't make a sound. When you put on the show, time to take a bow. And the award goes to, yeah. Since when did love become fatal? You turn from a demon, right from an angel. You being anal, so what's your angle? Snatch your people's hearts out like a Kano, like a Kano with the sub-zero level flow. My best bet was just to let her go. I let her know that my my skin leather soft, but the better show that I guess I'll be better off.
She called me a bunch of bastards. She said I'm sloppy, I live like a savage. I love the hood, I'm groomed for this madness. Section 8 EB cheese, please give me a sandwich. These halls of tea say cheese for the cameras. It's all greed, we bleed for a ratchet. We all starving, bung over the savage. I'm smashing these halls of wall, on the warpath. The hood got a law, we saw all that war mass. Be a force, we saw from our warpath. The little park-eyed, call a dark side. I stand where pimps died, I stand where rich died.
Yeah, we got another one. You know we got another one.
A toxic person is a negative influence in your life who exploits you and drains your energy during this drama.
Every time you come around, boy, you bring me down. My world's upside down. Every time you come around, every time you come around, boy, you bring me down. My world's upside down. Every time you come around, every time you come around, it's the same old thing. Making them promises you know you can't keep. One day them lies for you gon' read. Just pray to God I live to see. Yeah, you knock me off my feet. Over there, pouting on your knees. Eyes wide open, but you could not see that toxic shit just sprang
I
from
said
me.
every time you come around, I gotta dumb it down. When I give you the chance, you don't make a sound. When you put on the show, time to take a bow. And the award goes to, since when did love become fatal? You turn from a demon, right from an angel. You being anal, so what's your angle? Stat your people hearts out like you Kano. Like you Kano with the sub-zero level flow. My best bet was just to let her go. I let her know that my skin leather soft, but the better show that I guess I'll be better off.
She called me a bunch of bastards. She said I'm sloppy, I live like a savage. I love the hood, I'm groomed for this madness. Section 8 EB cheese, give me a sandwich. These halls of tea say cheese for the cameras. It's all greed, we bleed for a ratchet. We all starving, bung over the savage. I'm smashing these halls of wall, on the warpath. The hood got a law, we saw all that war mass. Be a force, we saw from our warpath. The little park-eyed, call a dark side. I stand where pimps died, I stand where rich died.
Yeah, we got another one. You know we got another one. What you know about that?
Yes. Welcome to the BE Exclusive. I'm your host, Magnus O'Hayden, one of the members of Brooklyn Empire Entertainment LLC. Here with Empress Mia, my co-host. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole Brooklyn Empire. Shout out to the whole entire Brooklyn Empire team. Now, what do you let's think about, for this Be Exclusive, I just got a small topic. And we can elaborate on it. You can ask questions, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is this. We want to know, what are the so-called barriers? What are the barriers to success? Is it, as we always say, people, places, and things? That's a big thing. Is it people, places, and things? In my estimation, for a weak mind, maybe. For a strong mind, no, I don't think so. You understand? Because the truth of the matter is, if you allow people, places, and things to have that type of influence, you know what I'm saying? If they that important to you to have that type of influence, yes, they could be a deterrent. You understand? Or on so many levels. On another level, I think that the greatest barrier to success is ourselves. And it doesn't mean success in the form of being celebratory. That's not counted as success. You understand? The measuring rod for success for certain people is much more different. You understand? So, you know, in other words, when you don't have things like commercial or mainstream media outlets and facilities not recognizing your individual, will look at themselves like they're not worthy of that. And I would sit there and say, well, who gave them the criteria for you to judge yourself by them? You understand what I'm saying? Who said we're supposed to honor their criteria of what's success and what's not success? You see where I'm coming from? So that shouldn't be a determining factor. I think success lies in our own personal achievements. That if you had your own personal goals and you achieve those goals, you know, those are the highest forms of success for you. You see, now if you celebrate it or recognize or validate it or not, it doesn't change the fact that that you have, you know, achieved your own achievements. You understand? So I think that, you know, we want to talk about what is the barrier of success out of these three factors. You know, and I think the first factor, as we say before, is people. When we say people, places, and things. You know what I mean? Because when you start looking at a lot of these artists, the dead and the alive, you understand? And you wondering, you know, we got to ask a question here. We got to ask a question, right? And the question is the majority of the artists we see successful? Or this is just what's being promoted? This is just what's being promoted. And, you know, when they understand the nature of marketing campaign, they push this type of music in your face. All this type of music, they keep pushing it. Before you know it, you got songs that you don't even like. You singing them now. You see what I'm saying? Because they understand marketing strategy and repetition. So people keep paying their money for repetition. And I'm looking at it like, yo, the product got to sell itself. We don't need no gimmicks. We don't need a gimmick to snatch you up. But does people, places, and things play a role? People, do they play a role in artists' demise? Do they play a role in artists' demise and the historical musical demise? Do they play a role in that? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You know, and I think that where the ball drops is how to decipher which of these people or any of these people being, what do you say, who's conducive and who's not conducive to you. And that's going to come through with the process of elimination. You know what I'm saying? Because every time you see that a lot of these artists reach a certain plateau, you know, it's no less than months and years where we hear a disturbing type of crash. It was a drug crash, or it was a lockup gang crash, or, you understand? They crash and burn. And you wonder, like, yo, what is causing these individuals to still function this way? And these brothers are sitting on dollars and money that many of us wish we could acquire and do the right thing with it. So it shows me that the industry is investing in babies, and on top of that, babies with talent. But when it comes to, you know, them maintaining themselves, a lot of these artists that are young are emotionally and mentally immature. And this is why we find there's so much violence, because the violence is backed by stupidity. So the industry is investing in death. You understand? It don't make a difference if I sign you into my company for $2-3 million when I got the belief or the prediction because of your lifestyle that you'll be dead in the next 5. So if you be dead in the next 5, it's good for me to invest in a dead artist. Exactly. And I ain't got to deal with you no more. I ain't got to deal with you going over here. I ain't got to make no more expenses but to get money off of your music. I ain't got to bid out no budget for you to go on tours. I ain't got to make sure, I ain't got to worry about your house or your home or your family situation. You going on Instagram, Twitter, and all these things going crazy. I ain't got to worry about you at all. Right now, you are a cash register, literally. You are a cash register. So now if you wonder, and you sit back and you say, yo, why is the death rate up among so many of these artists? Because now the industry is investing in death. This is the truth. It's an investment in death. And the way you do it is, what you gonna do with a 25-year-old boy? You giving him $15 million? You don't know what to do with that. He couldn't even fancy that type of money. You understand? And I think, you know, BE is contradistinctive to what the industry is trying to pose, and I think that's what makes us so unique. You know what I'm saying? That you got well qualified minds and hearts, and people with experience. You know what I'm saying? People with serious experience and intelligence, dealing with our artists and dealing with our families and our friends, and vibing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Not only that we dropping music, but at the same time we vibing on many other issues. You'll be a fool to sit there and say that an artist ain't supposed to be speaking about current events. I heard Lil Wayne say that. This is something Lil Wayne said. And they asked Lil Wayne, have you ever experienced racism? Nigga, you from where Katrina hit, New Orleans. You talking about have you experienced? They asked Lil Wayne, have you experienced racism? He like, I never experienced racism. The fuck is wrong with you? Then they asked the nigga Future, what do you think about what's going on with the dude Kaepernick kneeling down? And, you know, for the dudes that cops is killing. What do you think about that, Future? Future said, yo, you know what Future said out of his mouth? He said, that's an issue that ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm getting this money. That's what he said, out of his mouth. You understand? While there's a upheaval and a brewing rivalry going on between classes of people, especially your classes of people. You want to sit there and say, yo, I'm getting money. So you just basically told all the fans that supporting your music, if one of these cops blow your brains out, that ain't got nothing to do with me, I don't care. I won't say a word about your death. That's exactly what he's saying. And he said this on national TV at the Grammys. He said it to the whole bunch of African Americans in America and all our youth that's buying his music. If you get your head blown off, that ain't got nothing to do with it. And you know, if you remain silent about a situation that you know you should speak on, you just contributed to the evil. You understand? So these artists, man, you know, we gotta say shit about this, man. We gotta say shit about this. You understand? So I'm gonna go to a commercial, man. You wanna say some comments, some statements, some opinions. We're gonna play some new music, Brooklyn Empire. You're here with Madison Hayden and Empress Nia. We live and direct. Be up, Goon Life, Imperial Bloodline.
Another one.
Yeah, Imperial Bloodline. Idiots don't want no smoke. We slide, turn the grown man to a ghost. Pop him, aim for the head of the throat. Drop him, take off his chin. Yeah, Imperial Bloodline. Idiots don't want no smoke. We slide, turn the grown man to a ghost. Pop him, aim for the head of the throat. Drop him, take off his chains and his coat. We got him. Idiots don't want no smoke. We slide, turn the grown man to a ghost. We pop him, aim for the head of the throat. Drop him, turn off his chains and his coats. We got him, take off his chains and his coats. We got him, take off his chains and his coats. What's up, got him, take off his chains and his coats. I got him, idiots don't want no smoke. I hate being around these dudes, I always see something funny. I'm like, yes, your head, I got the mind of a mummy. I'ma bring you up to date, and get you fucked up for dummies. Fuck a drive-by, I woke up when it's sunny. Hit your whole ball, King Kong Bundy. Racks in the trap, ripping up the runway. A Mac in the back, a savage with this gunplay. A ratchet in my crack, I slash with such grace. No passion in black, wear that on your face for the rest of your days. Lady in disgrace, but these days don't change. The hood on the rapist, I swear I can't take it. It's too much faking. I feel it deep in my soul, I'm starting to hate it. Yeah, I'm starting to hate this.
I can feel your heartbeat, you scared. Didn't see the signs to beware. Move with caution, red flag. No rules, no fair. Guard down on the ground, no sound. No breath to be found. He's gone, headstone. Should've left me
so I got him. I'm taking off his chains and his coast. I got him. These idiots don't want no smoke. Yeah. Real problem. Yo, big. Lyrically, untouchable, uncrushable. Getting mad blunted in the 600. Things. Ask your friends who's the illest. Ask your man who's the illest. Lyrically, untouchable, uncrushable. Getting mad blunted in the 600. Things. Ask your man who's the illest. Yeah, ask your friends who's the illest. Lyrically, untouchable, uncrushable. Getting mad blunted in the 600. Things. Ask your man who's the illest. Yeah, ask your friends who's the illest. I know how it feels to wake up messed up. Quarter novice out, I'm on my way to jail. People look at me like I'm the loser, taking chains off losers, shooting at fools for Buddha. I ain't seeing no stressful days, and no baby on the way, still got bills to pay. So I guzzle Alizé, and I don't reminisce, I just sit until my face feel like shh. I'm gripping on the fix, every penny makes sense. It ain't no bargains, we starving in the bricks. I wear fake cheese, it go good with some grits. We all in Section 8, a hallway full of piss. We all drunk, them and the youngest losing their sense. We stay in trauma, giving mama a fit. They keep on testing her, she got high blood pressure. Worried to death, her grandkids special. We special ed, they wish we was dead. Become a cripple or live in a fast. Day room, payroom is bill or tag. The day room, they eating goons, whether blue or red. Lyrically, untouchable, uncrushable. Getting mad blunted in 600 things. Ask your friends who's the illest. Ask your man who's the illest. Lyrically, untouchable, uncrushable. Getting mad blunted in the 600 things. Ask your man who's the illest. Yeah, ask your friends who's the illest. Lyrically.
Bark Fur, Brooklyn Empire Imperial. Yo, Knight, I see you. Yo, Mac, I see you. It's cold out here, man, it's cold. I was confronted by death before I even seen life. The woman that birthed me, now I'm fighting for her life. Don't ask why I'm angry, it's the struggles in life. Try to do right, every time get scorned. That's what people do, use you for what they want. This extended clip is for them idiots. Drugged up, acting crazy, delirious. Verbally murdering, all your gimmicking. If you about what you say while you mimicking. Open his face with a can open a 4/5. And having soldiers run away screaming they forfeit. I'm not the guy on the cross, so don't lie to me. The only way you touch a bag, you win the lottery. Slugs, heat seeking, late night in bodega, blood all over the chips, and now later make your lung collapse. Now your brain need oxygen. B. Ferg is a lethal ejection. Grim Reaper flow, snatch your soul out of heaven. We create life, then we take life. In this world that's right, I ain't see it right. Yeah, dipping and dodging, bag building up. Ripping and running, trying to come up. We create life, then we take life. In this world that's right, I ain't see it right. Yeah, dip.
Dream big, think bigger, a real survivor, mud walker, shit talker. In the cipher, it's me, myself, and I done did me damage myself. Just can't buy these bars are kinda pretty, but Ricky gon' violate them. Mentally prison rape, ain't shaw shape, but he more door bars. Don't show redemption when I'm wicked. You know house falling here, nigga. For real, nigga. Nice speaky by your had us on different tiers. My head's here, don't know what to make of me. So graciously, I keep it a buck. Tell them they suck. On my nuts, my fiddle back, spit that neurotic venom and every sentence, playing like Casio, smashing these hoes, get to the dough. Get to the dough.
Yeah, we gonna get to it. Facts.
To the dough.
2 for the shotty, a buck in the lobby. We just bought a Mozzie, Keep just caught a body. For wolves it's a hobby, some get high like Bobby. Don't lie, you wanna rob me, cause you all wanna slow me. Just look at my army, look at my arms be. What the recharge be? Ain't nothing on me. We got an armory with some armories. I beg you, pardon me. You struck out part of me. I need some stronger weed. I need some stronger beer. I bet some longer beer. It's love, I'm stronger there. It's love, I'm stronger there.
Type of guys are you into? Hood niggas. citizens of the world.
What type of guys are you into? Hood niggas.
But the side chicks, they begging on my door. Smash everything, they beating it raw. A lot of child support, we running from the law. I know it ain't mine, for sure it's yours. I'll strangle myself, getting tangled with a whore. I'm tearing up the blocks and I'm selling it all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. You know it get cold when all cracks sore. Now she ain't beefing, she cheeked them up a load. I call it genocide like somebody got a fry. There was a lot of coke, somebody's can't rise. A grand for a grand, put his mind on ice. We gon' eat good like I swear all my life. It's the will to survive, that's every man's right. I'm a vampire, I rob in the night. I know he hate the gyps, but the gyps gave us life.
What type of guys are you into? Hood niggas.
But the side chicks, they begging on my door. Smash everything, they beating it raw. A lot of child support, we running from the law. I know it ain't mine, for sure it's yours. I'll strangle myself, getting tangled with a whore. I'm tearing up the blocks and I'm selling it all. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. You know it get cold when all cracks sore. Now she ain't beefing, she cheeked them up a load. I call it genocide like somebody got a fry. There was a lot of coke, somebody's can't rise. A grand for a grand, put his mind on ice. We gon' eat good like I swear all my life. It's the will to survive, that's every man's right. I'm a vampire, I rob in the night. I know he hate the gyps, but the gyps gave us life. They know what I book, man, book me a flight. I snatch you up later, the new Darth Vader. I'm taking all treasures, a real Tomb Raider. And them bros know my name, they ain't any game changer.
Ain't nothing like a hood nigga. Do what he gotta take care of whole nigga. Ain't fucking with no whack ass bitch niggas. No money, pocket empty, throwing no figures. Bitches run around acting like they good girls. Till they meet a hood nigga that a rocket world. Don't knock it till you try, girl. Get you a hood nigga, change your whole damn world. Yeah, I got me a hood nigga. I got me a hood nigga. I love my hood nigga. Yeah, I love my hood nigga.
Is there no one else?
You gotta watch who's around you. You gotta watch who's around to your house. Everybody's not for you. Twist that motherfucker.
Is there no one else?
You gotta watch who's around you. You gotta watch who's around to your house. Everybody's not for you. Twist that motherfucker. Judas was a I got a story to tell, that's if you listening. Judas hung himself from betraying your favorite Christian. Now what was his mind like when she was cold as a Klondike? And he walked all them lonely nights without a helping hand in sight. But in hindsight, he deserved to feel the hook from the rope. While the coins hit the flow, you got the chill saying come up. Now what I'm saying, there's a lot of niggas got that Judas fake. But it's plain as day, the knife caressed like a kiss from bait. Now I remember days when a man was a man, you stood on it. Now it's political jargon, man, I love Martin, but I ain't on it. I ain't gonna turn the other cheek, release the gang that's conning me. You want that piece, then I'ma send him a piece that's sufficient enough. I don't talk tough, but it's a tough ass road. And I've been on it, on my Jason Bourne to see Judas faith. Have I not chosen? Have I not shown?
They said we did, homie.
Have I not chosen? Have I not shown?
Have I not? But some of these goons is true, we don't fall off in. Niggas is cold, they fold and snitch. These clowns is old, they did 10-year bids. Trapping on the block, they clapping up their kids. We clapping up their track, these maggots can't live. The old hood gutter like we muddy in the bricks. It ain't no money, let me falling in the sense. We had brand for a grandma, I blame you on that fence.
I see they get bored on sides, boy.
Yo, Ayo, man. Yo, Ayo, you play too much.
Yeah, I'm with the team. Yeah. MP.
Yeah, whatever, son. You play too much.
Feeling Empire, yeah. I'm feeling like what it is. Who's
Imperial
right now?
Bloodline.
Yeah. Yeah. Played out since you came out. Stayed out on that same route. That's enough time to see you. Trying to get these chicks previews. Take lame nigga out the pot. Same nigga that I sent spot. Give him some whack shit. Stupid shit and that'll be you. We don't condone all I see through. We don't know what we do. We don't show him what he do. So cold that it eat you. The say wins in the mayhem. K's in the days in. Whole team is OP. Whole team is OG. Time to go back to the old me. Shinobi Wan can know me. Higher than Goliath. On the mountain, I'm standing so high, y'all playing. Who with the planet? Lost on the pocket, yo man, that's a dead job. Niggas getting gas meat, no, they get head nods. And it still be done with all the villains till kill me one. Gotta feel me, son.
We took this off, you played them out. Better watch your mouth, better change your route. Just lay him out, just pop the shot. Just lock a block, man, drop the Glock, man, rock the knot. Man, I keep the Glock, but I keep the cops. They creep the cop, when they beat the cops. To the street is locked, and the block is locked. And the street is lying. They out of the iron, be smoking zombie, be smoking quiet. Talking silent, I'ma have to remind you, don't know what the time it is. Killing this grind, and my niggas are shining. Guns is blazing, my hands are major. And I look like Jason, they call me hating. I cave your face, and they keep me in cages. I stay in rage, and I stay in rage. I'll kill your side, nigga, die, nigga. Guns out, I ride, nigga. I sick love, that's the side, niggas.
Hey, you ain't gotta hit people once. It's alright. It's not over and there's a motherfucker pile on you.
I love you so much, I'll kill your side, nigga, die, nigga. Guns out, I ride, nigga. I sick love, that's the side, niggas. That's the side, niggas.
I love you so much, I kill you side, bitch, die, bitch. Guns out, you know I ride, bitch. I sick love, death to a side, bitch. Death to a side, bitch.
My name is Hayden and I ain't playing no games. Where the hell you been? What the fuck is his name? It might be my fault, but he taking all the blame. If I catch him on the strip, I'm putting in some pain. A fucking jerk, stop flirting with niggas' dames. But one jerk, I can blow out your brains. A crime of passion, assholes to the grain. How the hell y'all met? She hate taking trains. I catch y'all together, this weather gon' change. Niggas is shook around me, they feeling strange. I'm quick with this bitch, man, I'm sick with her aim. I think I need control, she playing with my soul.
Yeah, I could've walked away, but oh hell no. You gon' pay the price of slobbing on that nigga's knob. You nasty hoe slut skate with your mama thing. 2 bricks, 2 licks, bottom of the lake. Not turning my back on shit, we is getting split. Gon' think you still running, but you died at 10. Yeah, life wasted. Bet you gon' do that shit again. I'ma do you filthy. Don't change your place, don't turn your face, don't change your pace. Watch the frozen moon. The MP is coming soon. The MP is coming soon. Don't change your place, don't turn your face, don't change your pace. Watch the frozen moon. The MP is coming soon.
Yeah.
The MP is coming
Yeah,
soon.
who got the juice now? It's facts, they isn't free. You talk the best out the yak, well, you gotta mention me. I got more cred, the streets say more bread. When the eyes go red, shots to your forehead. I got my respect, got my prestige, yeah. So back up while I roll my trees. And you looking kinda steam, but you can't beat me, doc. She call me Tory Lanez, where I shoot my shot. Hey, why you take the glory? You ain't got the story. Here's these, you can hold them for me, huh? Okay, Biggs, yeah, he finally finally arrived. It don't get, yeah, I made it on time. Yeah, it's time for you and your girls to get live. Yeah, whatever, thought you catch this vibe? Yeah, we cut from the same cloth. Nah, we ain't on the same page, on the same book, in the same building.
Don't change your place, don't turn your face, don't change your pace. Watch the frozen move. EMP is coming soon. EMP is coming soon. Don't change your place, don't turn your face, don't change your pace. Watch the frozen move. EMP is coming soon. EMP is coming soon.
I keep on thinking, they keep on sinking, burning up the Lincoln. My eyes are shrinking, I'm feeling indecent. I might like the preaching, just start some beat shit. Everybody reaching. We don't trust heathens, we trust our gut feelings. I trust in my fiending, I love them, I feed them. I lost sons grieving, you saw son cheating, you caught son wheezing, you all said you screaming. You don't want no war, you reaching, you don't want no more. You broke to the ceiling, you landed on the door. No more that scheming, your hands on the door, you can't stop all the beefing. Arms of the Lord, they pause, got a reason, it's cause of wars. We caught them in the season, I was cause tell more. True story of the season, I was cause tell more. True story of the evenings.
Don't change your place, don't turn your face, don't change your pace. Watch the frozen moon. EMP is coming soon. EMP is coming soon. Don't change your place, don't turn your face, don't change your pace. Watch the frozen moon.
I'm from a different era. Ain't used to all this punk fake. I'm from a different era. Ain't used to all this punk fake. I apologize to my guys for being too high, but they know, man, I got that heat like Dubai. Ooh, I fucked up, but I'ma get back like that. Fell off for a hot minute, now I'm back on track. Try my best not to do that black on black. I'm already killing them, my raps is crack. Anywhere I adapt, big screen, relax, watch me, I max, I will tax. You niggas get whacked for fucking with my pack. Empire, my set, respect that. Don't forget that I'm popping shorts, I'm a six pack. This shit you bustin', man, it got no kickback. I lost some, get back, that's big backs. Hit up from the back and rip up his tracks. But I knew I win that, but got the mind of a master. I just didn't master yet. Make sure you the master's pet. I'm A1, your bro is trash at best. Settle for less, never that. Like black or red or clap. Fuck them niggas, we got the better set. EMPs, hit the beats, level that. Fresh and wet, never measure that. I'm on the block, in the dirt, where the shovels at. I just buried the devil, nigga. Want some God shit for real? Is you ready, nigga? Skinny ass fuck, but heavy figure. You can fuck with me on my team. Heard you stone cold, melting like ice cream. Smoking too much, you nodded. Your dudes got pipe dreams. Better sucking plastic, I'm classic. How you still living up? It's magic. Recipe snip, gave him every notion. Like what the fuck? Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
I'm from a different era.
B.E. Mega, what up? You know me, we already got this shit, huh? You hold it down.
It's just one of them days when shit go bad. Can't take back what you had. Gotta protect moms. Looking for your dad at the end of your head. Young man, get money real bad. It's just one of them days when shit go bad. Can't take back what you had. Gotta protect moms. Looking for your dad at the end of your head. Young man, get money real bad. It's just one of them days. Broke, gotta get paid. I'm a boss, never a slave. By myself, I do the thing. Can't take back what I do. Did it already done, so kids be careful. Be ready for whatever come, baby boy. The world is colder. Everybody on target like Eric Holder. Push his way back while the baby mom pushes stroller. I got pain to look over. I can't a nigga like soda. We going 67. seconds, smoking in Nova Scotia. Just have respect, you won't cut the check. We the original, we that new on deck. Rest in peace, pops, I meet you at my last breath. You can pass in the car, but can't pass death. Talking about real rap, we the last ones left. It's just one of them days when shit go bad. Can't take back what you had. Gotta protect moms. Looking for your dad at the end. Hold your head, young man. Get money real bad. It's just one of them days when shit go bad. Can't take back what you had. Gotta protect moms. Looking for your dad at the end. Hold your head, young man. Get money real bad.
I got visions of everybody getting it. Pushing Bentleys like babies in their carriages. Rolling through the block, still holding a Glock. Shining so bright it hurts your eyes to watch. The street game in hands, you can vest in stocks. The government's confused, screaming fuck the cops. Ugly girl stepped it up, classified as a fox. And the wars in the ghetto won't never stop. We generate money by hustling rocks. I'm blackmail senators using a cock. 30 mil spread it around in a foreign account. If the money's that down, bringing death to your house.
It's just one of them days when shit go bad. Can't take back what you had. Gotta protect moms. Looking for your dad at the end. Hold your head, young man. Get money real bad. It's just one of them days when shit go bad. Can't take back what you had. Gotta protect moms. Looking for your dad at the end. Hold your head, young man. Get money real bad.
So you can tell him that. Your boy fresh out of prison. I went for selling crack. I've been to hell and back. You better let it clap. I'm strapped, not strapped, unpacked the Beretta, you know Beretta black. I left the track, but I get it back. Better stack, I'ma make you bet it back. You can bet on that. Set a trap just to catch a rat. See when I rap, you know everything's facts, nigga, never cap.
Just don't let it go. Just don't let it go.
When my times got hard, I didn't heal from my scars. I drowned myself in a bottle, I checked those to Mars. Through partnerships, through that I got scarred. I got scorched, they left me alone holding a torch. I was so uncomforted, the money they done snuffed it. Inconsiderate, it's a real crooked sense of innocence. Yeah, and we really didn't mean to part that, but that's what they said. They didn't care if I starved. Working hard, and you get it from the stars, and you can't see that far, and you won't.
Just don't let it go. Just don't let it go.
When my times got hard, I didn't heal from my scars. I drowned myself in a bottle, I checked those to Mars. Through partnerships, through that I got scarred. I got scorched, they left me alone holding a torch. I was so uncomforted, the money they done snuffed it. Inconsiderate, it's a real crooked sense of innocence. Yeah, and we really didn't mean to part that, but that's what they said. They didn't care if I starved. Working hard, and you get it from the stars, and you can't see that far, and you won't bring that far. Don't let it go. Just don't let it go. When the time's getting hard, and you hit it from the stars, and you can't see that far, and you won't bring that far. Don't let it go. Nah, just don't let it go. Man, it's all love and truth between me and you. I can't give you a pass in the streets, I won't last. Yeah, son, this business never personal. Yeah, Beretta put a curse on you. Yeah, me, I got a hurt for you. Man, they take it so personal. And this is the love of my goons, the love of them. It will cover 10 rooms. Working hard, and you get it from the stars, and you can't see that far, and you won't bring that far. Don't let it go. Just don't let it go. When the time's getting hard, and you hit it from the stars, and you can't see that far, and you won't bring that far. Don't let it go. Just don't let it go. When the time's getting hard, and you hit it from the stars, and you can't see that far, and you won't bring that far. Don't let it go. Just don't let it go. When the time's getting hard, and you hit it from the stars, and you can't see that far, and you won't bring that far. Don't let it go. Just don't let it go. When the time's getting hard, and you hit it from the stars, and you can't see that far, and you won't bring that far. Don't let it go. Yes. Back to the BE exclusive, man. We went through a hell of a catalog, man. That Let It Go should be that should be platinum right there. And that's going on the album. The Imperial Bloodline album. That's gonna be a hell of an album. And we got Doomsday coming up. And we got A.O. Diggs Empire Strikes. Now earlier we was talking about, you know, people, places, and things, and what can stop a person from achieving their goals and their aspirations. It's weird. It's a weird type of scenario. You know, I think that I don't have a foolproof plan or foolproof judgment of criteria. Yeah, I got a foolproof judgment of criteria. You understand? Where you can see if something is beneficial for you or not. And it's the most simplest thing. Has the good I receive outweigh the negative I receive? Has this improved me? Has I got where I wanted to go? Am I reaching my, you know what I'm saying? Am I reaching my epitome? And if you start answering yourself these questions, then you'll look at who's vital in your life. You'll look at who's vital. It'll automatically, who's helping me get where I need to go? Who's loving me? Who's showing me strength? Who's showing me support? When you have this type of criteria, people, when you start looking at them criteria, from that criteria, that these individuals, you got individuals in your life that's behind your corner, making sure they're making things happen for you, then you start looking at those who are no good for you. And you're going to judge it by that rod. You see? So all you gotta do is think about the person right now that's right behind you. The person that you know that's in your corner, that's loving you, to take care of you, hold you down. Do anybody else outside of that person match that person's type of energy towards you? Brother, friend, or family? Do they match that type of energy? If they match that type of energy, they true. If they don't match that type of energy, you need to get rid of them. You know, being balanced. You know what I'm saying? The second thing is places. And you know, we all rep where we came from. You know what I'm saying? I will always honor where I came from. But I'm not naive to where I came from. See? Y'all gotta understand the difference. I will always honor where I came from and what inspired me and did all of that. I will honor where I came from. But I'm not naive to where I came from. I will honor where I came from, but I'm not naive to where I came from. I'm not narcissistic. That's why you see a lot of individuals in this game where they die at in their hometown. Many of them, 60% died in their hometown. Come from the studio in their hood, visit in the hood. Rest in peace, all the fallen. But this, when you look at the murders, 9 times out of 10 is dead. It's not the fact that you grew up right now. A lot of niggas did dirty shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then grew up in the game. You think they supposed to be stupid in return? 50 in return. That nigga doing movies. Smart. A nigga Drake went in Marcy Projects to do a video, nigga was shook. They seen the wolves on him. In Chinese, the wolf is called Lane. That's what this means. In Chinese, the wolf is Lane. But he seen a bunch of Langs around, a bunch of wolves. And they was looking everywhere shook. Shook. Why? Because you put yourself, you put yourself around so much, a set of certain people so long, you're uncomfortable around these people. See, because if you know our body language and all that, niggas wanted to do something to you, they would have did it. Look what happened to Snoop when they came to Red Hook. That nigga Biggie got on Hot 97, was like, yo, Brooklyn better stand up. The nigga shot Snoop, bust up and all that. And his bus out, and he was in Red Hook. It's only one way in Red Hook and one way out. He went to Red Hook. That's why Jay-Z was like, yo, you know, New York ain't been the same since Snoop started the buildings. Because he came through and kicked our buildings off. But Biggie got on Hot 97, was like, yo, Brooklyn, y'all better stand up. The nigga shot Snoop Bus up and all that. Get the fuck out of here. You let this nigga come all the way to Marcy Project, Jay-Z Project, and do a video. The Wolves was on that nigga already. He looking around, he shook. Why? You ain't used to this environment. Jay-Z said, I brought them to the hood. I made them love you. He said, I made them love you. You understand? But you got to understand your position. I did shit. Not like I ain't walking around with no burner. That's stupid. Why I got to carry a burner? Why should I go to a place where I got to carry a burner? Why I'm going to go to my hometown with a burner? Because I'm not naive. But just because I got a burner doesn't guarantee the security of my life. One bullet can push my shit back. All they got to do is run backwards and shoot a certain way and the bullet go off and hit me anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta think, man. As individuals, we gotta think, especially as artists. If we start reaching a certain plateau and a certain genre in hip hop, you can't go back to the hood, bro. Get out the hood. The hood gave you the gift. The hood gave you the gift. Okay, take the gift and leave. That's what you do. That's what we were supposed to do. It doesn't make you a coward and make you weak. Yo, you don't go back to the hood. Why should I? I don't want to live like that no more. So you want to discredit me for because I want to live better. I don't need these happy people around me. Because you're trying to stay stuck in a particular fashion. We're not trying to live that way. We want to own businesses. We want to become our own bosses, and this is what we're trying to do. Brooklyn Empire has a whole different agenda. It's not just music. That's why our music sounds so good. Why? Because when we telling you like, yo, you ain't even seeing the tip of the iceberg. And to look at all of us like business owners and all that, yo, we talking real entrepreneurship. We ain't sitting here trying to do the same thing. Nah. Family-wise, personal-wise, making better relationship with our women, making sure the women of Brooklyn Empire is making a better relationship with the men, that we going in harmony, we building on serious topics that we need to get straightened out as adults, because this is the process we're gonna have to go through before we get to this energy, this energy and this industry. Because once we get up here, as soon as this demon sees a weakness, it will exploit it. It'll exploit that weakness before you know it. It will corrode the entire BE. I guarantee it. 9 times out of 10, the last 30 groups in the last 20 years are not here right now. Why? Because the devil seen a weakness. Y'all came in the game, y'all was powerful. Because y'all was united because y'all didn't have nothing. See, you gotta understand something, right? Big game, y'all. It's easy to ride with us when we ain't got nothing. It's easy because we all in the same boat. But watch when somebody start getting more revenue than somebody else. What happens is that puts pressure on the other team to believing that they deserve that based on entitlement. So the worst thing that you have, check it out, listen. The most common thing that you have that destroys teams and families is financial entitlement. I guarantee it.
You think it's only just financial entitlement, or is it some envy too? Not necessarily financial.
Envy brings
more
it.
attention that another one is getting over another one. And
entitlement is the daughter of envy. Entitlement is the daughter of envy. In that context, entitlement is the daughter of envy. A person don't feel entitled. See, in order to feel entitled, you got to have knowledge that the other person have enough to give. It takes knowledge to look for entitlement. It takes knowledge to have envy. See? Because in order for a person to envy, they got to have knowledge in comparison. Mine to theirs. See? So when a person envy you, it's mine to theirs and then mine to entitlement. Because now what it's looking at is putting a price on its value. It's putting a price on things that did it naturally. Yo, son, we built this together. All right, well, if I got in the game and I gave you this, this is what you're supposed to do with it. But now you got the individual looking for an entitlement. So changing places changing people and places is vital. People, places, and things is vital for success. Because people, places, and things can be the barrier to success. And I'm gonna tell you something. The most essential problem where teams fell at is that individuals in that particular team or unit or family, they begin to put their own agenda ahead of the greater good of the whole. See? Don't you see? You got the United States, you got a president, right? But they also got a what? A House of Representatives, and then they got a Congress. You see? So your shit can be filtered. See? So you can be filtered. So now there's no one rule of power. Power is equally distributed. But when individuals don't understand their position within that power structure, they're destroyed. They don't understand the greater good. You understand? So my message about people, places, I'm gonna get to things later. But people and places is vital if you don't understand their position. People and places. Envy comes with entitlement. The first time somebody envy you, they mention entitlement. You owe me. I don't owe you nothing. I gave you the opportunity under business clauses. See? I gave you opportunity under the business clause as long as I fulfilled my legal clause to you. What you're feeling right now is you think is actually a distrust to you. It's actually your hidden sense of entitlement. So what you're telling me is that the good behavior that you did do voluntarily really had a motive behind it. You had hidden motives behind what you was doing. And this is why we having an argument and beefing with the sense of entitlement. So you wasn't doing that from the kindness of your heart in the beginning. Because if it came from the kindness of your heart, what we achieved from what you've done, you'd have looked at it like, yo, that was a greater contribution to the whole. But now you're trying to take a piece instead of contributing to the whole. Real nigga shit. I read right through it. I see through it a mile away. Because I dealt with wolves in this business game. I dealt with a lion. I dealt with a wolf. I understand how they acting. No, you really got to, they understand. That's why, did you notice that in a lot of meetings that you look at, executive meetings, ain't no screaming, hollering, and shouting, and none of that? You know why? Because number one, every single person there has an interest, and this is the boss. The fact of the matter is that if he's at that position to be where he's at, then obviously he earned it based on expertise. So if any of the employees was look like, all right, they're quiet, and then he gives it. This is where we going, boom, boom. Y'all put y'all excellence in. You see, y'all put y'all great talents in. But you never see an arm fighting with the other arm. Your finger don't go against your finger. Your left foot don't kick your right knee. You see, you don't find the heart debating with the brain. You don't find the senses and the spinal column telling the brain we don't want to listen to you no more. This is absurd. So we got to understand the nature of unity. Is that we all are vital because we all form a body. We all form a body, so people and places and things are important. And we got to know how to decipher who's who. And what's what. And where we belong or where we don't belong. This is what makes Brooklyn Empire so distinctive. We have our own philosophy and code of ethics. Because it's a guideline. It's a guideline how to stay pure. See, we raw and uncut and nobody can't tamper with it. But the way that stays that way is by staying in our original spirit as we proceed and succeed. We stay in our original spirit. This is why we want autonomy for what we do. We don't want nobody having control over it because we didn't get to that person by control. So we don't need control now. Let's get back to some music. This is the B exclusive.
It's luxury. Have you ever met someone
that you always cared about, but they never gave you a chance. It's like one of these situations. Hit it, then I wanna say hush. Hit it, then I wanna say hush. Girl, you know I love you so much. So long you've been my crush. Every time I think of you, I blush. You just make me
Hello, Queen. What's happening, Ryder?
Stay in touch. Is this love or lust? I've been kept my eyes on you. Girl, won't you be my boo? We gon' do whatever we do. All you gotta do is keep it true. Don't you take me for no fool. Girl, I thought we were gonna be cool. But now I know that I should've never been so cruel. Once I get a look of your image, you're looking like you're the realest. I love it when I invest in you like you're my only interest. I'm touching you so I know that you really gotta feel this. You're the one I wanna be with. Girl, I'm not foolish, I just wanna get all up in it. Hit it.
Yeah. The Imperials. Hey, G-South. Fuck with it, nigga. Hey, yeah. It gets easier to pull the trick, but can you do that shit with a smile? Rock body shiver. Trigger colder than the coldest winter. But when I heat it up so humid, it's hotter than some cinders. Niggas fucking with a money getter. And I ain't playing, I'm just saying about bread, I'm dumber niggas. I'm who they call when it's time for dinner. And I'm a big nigga, I ain't they jet, stomach rumbling nigga. Hard hitter, go get her, yeah, Florida nigga. Come meet that boy in the swamp, I'm good with the critters. I got a homie that's nuts so. Line that bitch up in your mouth, then he say hello.
Pardon me, let's go. Nothing new, nothing changed. Always crazy days, they just never knew. Rockabye, about that time. Lay it down and give it up. Don't slack, you gotta pick it up. Okay, fuck Casino, no way. About to burn this bitch down, Pompeii. These niggas stay up all night but can't hang. I stay your chain, pop on your block the next day. I know where they hang. Dirty be off the grid, what they seeing. So think twice before you start tweaking. They only drill because they on some pills. Put that Henny down, might end up where you don't wanna chill. Ooh, that's ugly, need digits, fuck bitches, my mama love me, I blend anywhere, Brooklyn, with a splash of country, shit where I be wild, get hit if you move funny, VA to Florida, don't get swallowed up, after us there's no more, you can't follow up, don't mean to be bougie, but anybody, nah, I don't see nobody as hot as us, Spice Time.
No time for games, we ain't playing, boy. Nobody doja, no soldier, boy. Call me Sugar Ray, I throw my elbows, boy. But for them Franks, I show my coldest, boy. I body your border, leave you lonely, boy. You really playing tough, what you whining for? You don't book that package, what you lying for? Like all my wolves active, I see you dying, boy. Let us see it, we don't believe you, boy. You cheesing through your teeth, we might grease you, boy. You beefing with G's, you won't need us, boy. All our after seats, y'all have seen them toys.
Killing the game and it's going down. Letting them fire without a sound.
We gliding, we raiding, we riding. We cruising, we coasting, we flying. Killing the game and it's going down.
Letting them fire without a sound. We climbing, we winning, we riding. We cruising, we coasting, we flying.
I went from a chemist to a lyricist. I heard you went from a man to a chick in a sense. I went from a gram to a brick in a lick. I really go hard, I ain't dying to get rich. So don't Google me, Paul. I might take your chick, in other words, don't fool me. I might pull a fifth on my poetry.
Men but who's ops and fix chillin'. Really like this violence, we modest and spineless men. We feeding the eat. So I guess we just take over these streets. Strap on cleats, everybody take a seat. We 30 and old like we never seen defeat. Our times on train made us a household name. Through my style, stared, our power and shame. I protect my house, yeah, I body one of these lanes. Playing me get crazy, the forward turn to a bait.
We out. We trying to take gold. Cruising. No brakes. We out. Plane take off. We cruising. No brakes though, for the ones that don't like us, yeah. I think y'all 8-ball corner pocket used to have the corner popping. Still on the mic, the body's dropping. They not really photoshopping, cropping. Made up, we sicker than the age, bruh. That sky brother, we too hot for you to phase us. And what you wrote whack, burn your pages. Money gone, maybe a little, but we don't write no funny songs. We running, and why you want a job? Pull up your socks and loosen up your jeans. EMP, learn the team. We hit the roof up, murder scene. You didn't even hear a thing. We got more in store. They said keys, open doors, so we locking up the house. We hit the road and then we out. While you in the same place, looking for clouds. Doubt we don't have none. We spiced up, keep your mics up. We spiced up, keep your mics up.
B.E. Satisfaction guaranteed. We'll give you what you need, B.E. No time for the haters. Stalking niggas' pages, B.E. No mercy for the shameless. Lanes die nameless, B.E. Satisfaction guaranteed. We'll give you what you need, B.E. No time for the haters. Stalking niggas' pages, B.E. No mercy for the shameless. Lanes die nameless, me. I'ma show our greatness. Some might get offended, I don't care how you take it. Many hate the truth, but the truth will strip you naked. Many lost a tooth just for talking real reckless. It ain't no truth, take off the jewels and necklace. But this is social media, this shit is real ruthless. About to fuck your life up, fuck a computer. A fat nigga named Henry, a fucking loser.
I'm not trying to be you, so why you trying to be me? Sneak peeping on my page like you watching TV. Ripping on my name like you want a piece of me. Hating on the game cause your ass is nice. All you niggas is the same, ripping who you wanna be. Fake car, fake eyes, don't forget the weed. Why you all up in my box? Somebody tell me please, no love, no life. Nigga, what you trying to see? I mean, like, for real, what y'all trying to see? I mean, y'all scrolling? Say something.
Yeah, y'all gotta move. What's the move? Yeah, shoot. No, I'm not in the mood. Don't mean
So long, so long. Very good, very good.
Fuck you! Fuck you too.
So long, so long. Very good, very good.
Fuck you! Fuck you too. Imperial bloodline, yeah! Unstoppable. Unstoppable. All these frauds they must forfeit, cause this causes a small shit. Wars with some gore shit, setting laws, that's bullshit. Eat pork in the morning, my nine they get no warning. These lines will fuck up the eardrum, balls on deal, son. Scars I'm a real son. Lord, I'ma kill some. The Ford and drill son. I'm home, rubber still stun. Pop, watch the skin peel. Back on Kill Bill. I had to kill Rose Sparks, watch the man chill. Yes, yes, yeah, this how the shit feels. Stressing, that's how your man feel. Man, it's just a handful. They find you in the landfill. Stare at the horror tomorrow, hollow on the stand still.
So long, so long. Very good, very good.
Fuck you! Fuck you too. Imperial bloodline, yeah! I forfeit, cause this causes a small shit. Wars with some gore shit, setting laws, that's bullshit. Eat pork in the morning, my nine, they get no warning. These lines will fuck up the eardrum, bars on deal, son. Scars, I'm a real son. Lord, I'ma kill some, the forward and drill some. I'm home, I'm still stunned. Pop while they skin pill, back on Kill Bill. Had to kill Rose Parks, watch the man chill. Yes, yeah, this how the shit feel. Stress, and that's how your man feel. Man, it's just a handful. They find you in the landfill. Stare at the horror tomorrow, hollow on the standstill. Yeah.
So long.
Fuck you. Fuck you too.
No time for all that kid shit. Got grinding on my mind, bitch. Gotta keep my pockets and my man right. I'ma get out. No half stepping too higher heights. Nails done, hair done, yeah, keeps it right. Closed mouth, don't get fed, yeah, I like to eat. Good sense, my mind on tucked it in. Whole team straight goes, yeah, shit stinks. Face it, you are the weakest link. Beaten up, yeah. Ooh. Fuck you too.
Some days you play seasons, me and my demons. Breathe me when you see us. Niggas are lit screaming in days you play seasons. Breathe me when you see us. Me and my demons. Niggas are lit screaming in days you play seasons. Breathe me when you see us. Me and my demons. Niggas are lit screaming in days you play seasons. Breathe me when you see me in days you play seasons. Breathe me when you see me in days you play seasons. Breathe me when you see me and my demons. Niggas are lit screaming in days you play seasons. Breathe me and my demons, me when you see me, niggas are just screaming in days. I said in days you play seasons, days you play seasons. Days you play seasons, days you play seasons.
This is the fruit of our hard work. The belief in the entrepreneurial spirit. The new American dream.
It ain't no caution, niggas are forfeit when I talk. My walk, I tear your tiny spine with a spoon fork, blue falls, blue rolls, blue halls, lose more. Blue for Igor, Mirror, and E-ball. I'm from Vanderbilt, pay homage when you standing there. Acting like a savage, we get the stab and we damage ears. Canada major, we get the blazing and flaming air. Niggas crazy, sick with a pistol, graze the landing. Grip with a whistle, send a missile, that's what they made me. Speed first, ask questions last. Raw, slow, nigga, that's your ass. So don't confuse me with goofy niggas, this is my home. Don't confuse me with foolish group, this is goon talk. These niggas are snitching, they can ditch and make a moonwalk. The sun, moon, and the stars, they're war with a god. This game is ours, that's brought to my scars. I put y'all in prison, nigga to relate to ours. Stick a pick in his red city, talking to his mom. Fuck his grands, he in the hands of the law. Let him catch his breath with his hands on that floor. Staring at your fan, that's hard at the door. This type of shit happen only in folklore. Rearrange at the stage, we crave more. So turn the page, this our age we taking off. We gon' bring a change, but this change we change it all. You're a disgrace, turn your face to face us all.
This is the fruit of our hard work. Belief in the entrepreneurial spirit. The new American dream.
Alright, 7:30. You know, back to the Be Exclusive live streaming. Magnus O'Haden, Empress Mia.
Hey.
Well, real topics get discussed, man. And I told you from the last time, actually earlier we was talking about barriers to success, right? Barriers to success, and we spoke about people. Number one, you spoke about. Number two, places. Right? Number two is places. Right? Now, people, places. No, not number two, places, and number three is things. Right? And I'm gonna tell you something. In this type of business, there's something that is always used in this type of business, and that's what we call mental property. Mental property has been used, you know what I'm saying, behind entitlement
yo, that's my mental property. I did that. I need to get mine from it. And then use their mental property. They use the things they contributed from their mental properties to blackmail. So things doesn't necessarily pertain to physical things. You understand? Every time we turn around, we dealing with a real human condition. Yo, that's my mental property. I wrote that. Yo, you better give me mine off that. Why did we do this from the beginning? Because he had another agenda. You understand? He had another agenda. There was something else under that. So when we say people, places, and things, you know, they all fall into that. And it's, you know, I think it's keen for us to be aware on those type of factors. Hold on. So we definitely need to be aware of those type of factors. You know, it can become a serious barrier for your success. And if you can't read it when it's not coming, you know, when it's coming from an individual, you can't see through that. It's sad because you get caught up in a situation where you'll lose more than what you're actually gaining. And that's a barrier to success. You know what I'm saying? So on this note, from point 1 all the way to point 3, people, places, and things, I try to explain it clearly. You know, that when we dealing with certain things, man, we got to have a criteria. In Brooklyn Empire, we pride ourselves on that criteria. Matter of fact, why I ain't put the code of ethics up here? I gotta get the code of ethics up here. But in our mission statement, right? In our mission statement, it says to grant the artist free autonomy and control over their artistic expression, free from scrutiny and criticism. You see? So based on our based on our mission statement and ethics statement, code of ethics alone, it's all geared towards empowering the individual themselves, as artists, as the individuals, as brothers, as a family. And this is why we say we have a family, because this family got particular rules and regulations set in it to protect it from this type of disease. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go to commercial, we're gonna come back. This is the BE Exclusives Matter, so hey, the Empress Mia, we're gonna get into some more BE. OG Skin Out, what up? I see OG Skin Out up there. Yo, send me the track, OG Skin Out. Send me Can't Test. The track. Don't send me the don't send it to me from YouTube or nothing. Send me the MP3 track. Alright?
There's some things I don't do.
Empire, y'all.
The way you take it, I talk it, I take your time on me. The way you want it, I grind and I move your way slowly. I just whine on me, whine on me. I said, jog it, I bend your back on me. The way you take it, I talk it, I take your time on me. The way you want it, I grind and I move your way slowly. I just whine, whine, whine. Take it, I talk it, I take your time on me. I just whine, whine, whine. Baby, just whine.
Slow motion, baby girl, you well like the ocean. TikTok and make the thing drop now. Give it to me, let's make this thing hot now. Girl, you so bad like karma, but you lit up that drama. Got that thing buzzing like a llama. Got for the night. I'ma put it on you, I'ma give it to you right. I'ma make it slide right here at the light. Baby, we can go, we can go all night now. You say you like me cause you like my clothes, baby. I say I like it cause the way you move, baby. Let's get it going, don't never slows, baby. I never slow, never lows, baby.
Wine on me, wine on me, wine on me, wine on me, wine on me. I said I get up in your back on me, the way you take it, I talk it, I take your time on me, the way you want it, I grind it, I move your waist slowly. I just wine on me, wine on me. I said I get up in your back on me, the way you take it, I talk it, I take your time on me, the way you want it, I grind it, I move your waist slowly. I just take your time for me, I just baby, just wine. You a wine, no. Put 100 man a lick in my line, no. Anytime.
Imperial bloodline.
Yeah, y'all gotta move. What's the move? Yeah, shoot. No, I'm not in the mood. Don't mean to be crude, but if she not in the nude, where's my food, man? I'm back at the table. You ask me, I'm playing if you able, yo, if you stable. The plug, man, got me choking on this exotic. For profit, yo, I'm feeling erotic. Got me coming on my body. I'm coughing, I'm coughing. Oh, my bad. I don't do this often. Got that good. Yeah, y'all gotta move. What's the move? Yeah, shoot. No, I'm not in the mood. Don't mean to be crude, but if she not in the nude, where's my food, man? I'm back at the table. You ask me, I'm playing if you able, yo, if you stable. The plug, man, got me choking on this exotic. For profit, yo, I'm feeling erotic. Got me coming on my body. I'm coughing, I'm coughing. Oh, my bad. I don't do this often. Got that good gas that should last. Sight. That whole bag gon' be gone tonight. Yeah, our circus, our purpose, more like a band of circus. Yeah, not a clown in sight. Cold soft to the empire, ain't no holler team. When niggas stay masked up, but ain't no Halloween. You lonely man, spend your only grand on some chick only fans. You gon' be out like that? Hey yo,
hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Yo, this type of passion's a passion, you can't miss this. We getting mad at you, so passive with your mischief. This is factual, casual, and biscuit. I'm an animal, but I'm active on my victims. I raw actual, you lacking on your pimping. I'm really laughing cause you an act for my children. You silly babbling, now gon' put her into it. And if it hit your back, the smack will break a rib or two. Like, I really get into it, like, I'll be all in it, like, be all in it. It's a beautiful vision, and we goons, we ain't it like a movement, it's moving to where to those who know they scared, we ran, we there. Yeah, it's a real takeover like Brooklyn, Beethoven's like screw up the fate the same way your face frozen. Like niggas only get mouth till we drive them down south. They get a word around on everybody in the house. They're ready to fight until they see that flashlight. You step on his foot, you kiss your ass goodnight. Jazz goodnight, nigga.
Yeah, you like it dirty. It's too clean. Yeah, you like it dirty. It's too clean. Yeah, you like it dirty. It's too clean.
You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers. I say that's the bad guy.
Unstoppable. Say hello to the bad guy, mad mind, mad now, bad time. Say hello to the bad guy, mad mind, mad now, bad time. Say hello to the bad guy, mad mind, mad now, bad time. Say hello to the bad guy. Say hello to the bad guy. For these streets you need people like me. And for these beats you need demons like me. It'll kill up, be a killer, be like me. Fuck a spitter, rather be free like we. Fuck a nigga, duck a nigga, it's green like we. Don't give niggas nothing, niggas be aiming for your knees. Suck them duck niggas, they overcrowded in the peas. These suckers is lucky if they make it to a G. Snuffing ragamuffin, huffing, puffing with a beam. We having pictures of diamonds at the age of 13. Bacardi Lyman, you see my time in that scene. Young, rich, and breathless of a black woman's dream. I was born in the 70s, we don't fuck with that lean. They all pill heads, that was a bad scheme. I know y'all won't make it, I learned that from Reagan. Y'all know we original, so fuck Carl Sagan. So don't take it literal, make a deal with
with Satan. The damage is minimal, the devil never faking. And he don't take prisoners, and the hatred is blatant. He died on front page, they left the sheet hanging. It's even drug related, all that boy gang banging. They on the mission, they caught homie slipping. We walk in this type of life with a 20-year sentence. And this is the second life, look at the eyes of the frigid.
You make people like they can point your fucking fingers. I say that's the fact.
There's some things I don't do.
Bop, bop, bop.
Niggas wanna be for no reason. All the hoes on the floor, they scheming. It's all lost, you feel like you dreaming. He lost them all, his boss is steaming. Bet not cough, be a force of them demons. Fuck pops, that nigga be fiending. We lost some bread, that nigga be stealing. Talk you to the death, that nigga be reaching. He robbing the church, this nigga's a preacher. Raping them bras, he be praising Jesus. Don't give a fuck, that dude don't see us. But say you stuck, the great deceiver. No complaint for the pain and grieving. No shame, no gain, they greedy. Lock me up before they feed me. They clap me up before they free me. I'm down.
Alright, back to the B exclusive. You know, we having a discussion, a real discussion. And we're talking about people, places, and things. And you know, a lot of people always had their interpretations about it. You know, don't mean this, mean that, don't return to this, don't return to that. But in all actuality, you know, what's really not being addressed is ourselves in this game. You feel where I'm coming from? It's not the industry. The industry is just exploiting what a lot of individuals been harboring for the longest. You understand that sometimes hold on. You understand sometimes it's hard to decipher between who's who. And you know, I'm looking at it like, yo, I can give you a very clear criteria how to judge, meaning, you know, not judge somebody's afterlife, but judge their life right now. How are they helping you? Are they helping you? Are they being a positive influence to you? Are they being a positive empowerment to you? This is the criteria that you're looking for, and it doesn't necessarily entails a yes man. You should want people around you that's going to tell you what you don't want to hear. You see? We need people around us that's going to tell us what we don't want to hear. When our own selfish, you know, motives and all that kick in. So, especially when, you know, and you're dealing with a game like this with all these young brothers, this is where they driving this game at. And it's like the industry is investing in death. 75% to 85% of these artists is being killed in their own neighborhoods. A good 5% of that, drug overdose, drug abuse. And you wondering like, yo, the talent seems to me be coming with a lot of stress. It's coming with a lot of stress that a lot of these young brothers ain't built for. And this is where the drugs come from. Look at Lil Wayne. You look at Lil Wayne right now, he look like an old man. And the dude ain't nothing but in his 40s. He look like an old man. And drugs and sucked his soul out of him. They sucked his soul out of him. You know what I'm saying? So you look at what? Because of stress. They wasn't ready for that. You know what I'm saying? Someone was making about the skin of their teeth. Why is all this drugs involved? Alanis Morissette. What's the other girl that one died from another overdose? Anytime you turn around, you see somebody dying from overdose and getting murdered. The industry is investing in death. They know you ain't built enough to take that responsibility. a lot of people sitting there saying, yeah, they built for fame, but really, in all reality, a lot of them are not. You understand? So, you know, we gotta reevaluate. And I think Brooklyn Empire is a major stepping stone in that direction. Because we ain't holding punches with the industry, because you ain't got nothing to give us to make us to change our principles. We did everything we doing without you. So that tells us that even if we demands, and it is simple as that. You understand? A lot of times people won't follow their vision. They won't follow their ambitions because they're coming from a state of fear. That's what it is. They're coming from a state of fear. So they remain stuck in that same rut and will try to destroy everything around them just to give merit to their wicked position. We got to understand this reality, even though sometimes work with you see it. So if you find individuals that's negative, if you find yourself like, yo, listen, like I said before, I love and respect where I came from, but I'm not naive to where I came from. This is a mean statement. Catch this statement. I love and respect where I came from, but I'm not naive from where I came from. All right?
Supply that smack, the niggas might group me, they bang anything. The back of the school, me, I had to leave the streets, so my baby gon' lose me. in my back, she attraction, her movement. She attraction, her movement. Yeah, she attraction, her movement. Still had an abortion, I'm still carried in a chariot. My stampede and government, I had to bring it back to New York. All my guns, they left in New York. For you maggots, I don't carry a cross, I don't carry no cross. Your mother still had an abortion, I'm still carried in a chariot. My stampede and government, I had to bring it back to New York. All my guns, they left in New York. For you maggots, I don't carry no cross. Some niggas didn't listen, some sick with a force. We'll burn up this game with a pitch in the fall. We'll rip up your frame, that's what we think of your thoughts. Like we ain't playing these games, we ain't bitching in court. You really wanted fame, you switching, you lost. Like you switching with a shame, I guess it came with that cost. So swallow some of these bricks, speak with a horse. Like I think you need to throw up, so fuck trying to blow up. We leave a legacy, fuck trying to know us. Lord to my haters, that die and blow us. My nigga Bruce Willis, when we die as a shogun. He aiming for your fitted, you're about to get that blow gun. We gonna take it back to hip hop on this drive, we won't stop. Every track we drop, it's a clip and a glock. We clap you in the face, it's a pain non-stop. His eyes turn gray, it's like choking on a mop. Times done changed, like we raided the whole block. The line in his brains, we done sprayed out some snot. We trying to get paid, niggas will fuck up the plot. You gotta keep niggas away or nigga grave on the spot. Carrying a cross, your mother still had an abortion. I'm still carried in the chariot, but stampede and coming, I had to bring it back to New York. All my guns, they left in New York. For your maggots, I don't carry no cross, I don't carry no cross. Your mother still had an abortion, I'm still carried in the chariot, but stampede and coming, I had to bring it back to New York. All my guns, they left in New York. But for you maggots, I don't carry no cross, I don't carry no cross.
Yo, what up?
What's good, big ho?
What's happening, man?
What's up?
It's that one, you gotta let that beat ride.
Yeah, we gotta let it ride.
Gotta let it ride.
Yo, you know what AO they playing? Let's smash it.
Let's ride.
Yo, let's smash it.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Relax your mind, let your conscience be free. You're now rolling with them thugs from the EMP.
Boss status.
Got your shorty trying to DM me.
Boss status.
For you, it's the EMD. Yeah, relax your mind, let your conscience be free. You're now rolling with them thugs from the EMP. Boss status. Got your shorty trying to DM me.
Boss status.
For you, it's the EMD. Yeah.
I went crazy in the hood, I think I done lost it. The fam don't care, how much the funeral costing. She need a benefit, she never been in shit. I rose from the pits, my clothes didn't sit in. Just to listen to my visions, my mind is stronger. I'm so strong, I got the soul of Hulk Hogan. My grind is gooning, we got this game in a chokehold. And we real sensitive, so watch your mind, bro. We transform, we ain't made from Hasbro, we gotta give some rules. Or live amongst these goons, some going back to school. The dream was a nightmare. They was sick, cause they gave them night tears. This ain't no dream, but you getting the truth, kids. So calling our madness, our pursuit is so ruthless. We blame, don't care what your mood is. A straight freak, or you a freaky notice.
Let your conscience be free. You're now rolling with the thugs from the EMP. Boss status, got your girl trying to DM me. Boss status for you, it's the END. I said relax your mind, let your conscience.
Emporium, the magistrate, the corporate. Yeah, in this game, being ego strong arm. All our options dudes is long gone. EMP transform like Voltron. EMP, you can call us Voltron. In this game, be ego strong arm. call us Voltron. EMP transform like Voltron. Before I see the feds, just shoot me in the head. Raiding my man's crib, I'm not in a ton of fish. We ain't got nothing to spit, gun bucket with a fifth. I ain't heard nothing, nor did I see it. It's 8 men in my room, I done seen the scene flip. They real intimidating when they be popping them clips. I thought I wanna die like Mel Gibson. Simple F people, this how shit get to this evil. Even real beat sheets, I see into F people chuckle, no cease to this issue. How come all y'all killers but nobody really miss you? Y'all banging them hammer.
A goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. The whole of your soul, a place where horse cry. The whole of your heart, there we all reside. A goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. The whole of your soul is a place where horse cry. The whole of your heart, there we all reside. A goon code is the law that we live by. A sad day, a place where men die. The whole of your soul is a place where horse cry. The whole of your heart.
Alright, for those who on the spoon, y'all only got 2 minutes. But if you want to tune in, go to YouTube, type of Hussein K, and you'll see me live. You see me live. But for everybody that tuned in, we're gonna end it here. You know what I'm saying? So, for future reference, I stream on both platforms. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't see me on the Spoon app, you definitely can see me on the YouTube. The Brooklyn Empire family, I give you my utmost love and respect. My executive team, my videographers, my cinematographers, the artists of Brooklyn Empire, our caterers, I don't know what to tell you. Our executive members, our CEOs, our merchandise manager, Crystal. Shout out to the whole Brooklyn Empire family making this thing happen, man. You know what I'm saying? We not about that talking. We're about making it happen. You know what I'm saying? So number one, I want to give a serious shout out to our merchandise manager. You know what I'm saying? Crystal. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to our merchandise manager. The girl is fire. Her designs are fire. And you know, we consider her one of the most vital members of Brooklyn Empire. You know what I'm saying? One of the most vital members. So I definitely want to give our merchandise manager and manufacturer, Crystal, a big B. Shout out, B up, Goon Life. We love you, baby girl. And we're gonna fill you in on the rest. You heard? But from Magnus O'Hayden and Empress Mia, president of Brooklyn Empire, we love you.
Love you.
We love you and we proud of you. You know what I'm saying? I'll be hitting y'all up soon. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Live long and let's live prosper. Let's live long and prosperous. Be up, Goon Life. Y'all know what it is. Imperial Bloodline.